in communities like Barunga, we see that about 1 in 4 to 1 in 2 kids have common skin conditions that can, in time, lead to increased rates of rheumatic fever and rheumatic heart disease. This is a life-changing condition and is 100% preventable.
It is a disease of poverty, disadvantage, the result of poor policy over decades, possibly even centuries.
I live with rheumatic heart disease. I was diagnosed when I was 14. I actually had a heart attack. I've had my mitral valve repaired. I actually didn't understand the full extent of my sickness at the time. We didn't know what rheumatic heart disease or ARF was, but I think we should have known about it. It is preventable. We just have to know what to look for.
What we want to try and do is get a lot of education on good skin, protect their hearts, and try and get some early diagnosis of the rheumatic heart disease or acute rheumatic fever.
The Remote Laundries project began 5 years ago with the board of directors from the Aboriginal Investment Group who represent the 7 northern regions of the Northern Territory, and they asked us to help them find a solution, and hence the Remote Laundry was built, the first prototype in Barunga. The beauty of the Remote Laundries is in its simplicity. It's 4 washers, 4 dryers, jam-packed into a 20-foot shipping container that provides free washing and drying services for Indigenous people in the communities where we deliver them. There's 4 in operation at the moment, with 5 more in development, and it's a beautiful, simplistic solution to an ongoing issue of scabies presentation.
This is a Barunga AIG Remote Laundries facility. We have hydrogen peroxide, and the loads get a small dose of that, and also both the washers and the dryers have to get up to a certain temperature before the cycles are completed.
There's a significant health benefit, as you could imagine, but there's also a wonderful economic benefit because each of these laundries employs 5 Indigenous people in flexible and sustainable employment.
These people, they understand their community and they know what's going on in their community. They can talk to their people one-on-one without offending anybody. It just makes such a huge difference.
What we have here is an asset that's owned by and is proudly run by people in the community. This is something that's being done by... Hello, mate. This is something that's... Hello, mate.
Hello.
There you go. This is something that's being done by the community. I think that's possibly the most important part of it.
I think it's pretty cool and I like it. I'd like to see it more everywhere. I think it'll be a really good initiative to start in every remote community to help support the healthy skin.
It's reducing skin infections by up to 60%. Unbelievably, for $23 million, we could have one in every community. $23 million would prepare the ground for the complete removal of rheumatic heart disease from the Northern Territory within the next 5 or 6 years. I think that's achievable. By early next decade, we could say we were part of a national effort to remove rheumatic heart disease from these communities once and for all, and we have to do that.